Alright, today we're just going to take this, oh yeah, this is my, hi there, this is taking the dual master cylinder out of your Volkswagen bus. You can see my bus here. Alright, so the first step to remove the master cylinder on a 1960s and 70s Beetle or bus is to remove these brake lines. There's one right here for a dual master cylinder from a Beetle. There's one right here, and the other one was right here. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Let's undo this thing. The size on these ones were 11, so I'm guessing that, yeah, that's the brake line I was using, and this one was 12 mil or 7/16 was one of them. The next step is take these screws out, which I'm working on. You can see I left the brake fluid in there, and I had a bucket underneath it in case there was brake fluid in the lines. You'll want to use gloves. Don't do what I'm doing unless your hands are already wrecked, and well, that's alright, so watch it fall out on the ground there. Oh no, it doesn't fall. Okay, so then it's still stuck on this this rod here, which is like, just gotta move it out of the way, and that's it, it's out. If you put it on its side, it holds all the brake fluid in it. Now you can put the new master cylinder in here. Is it gonna, oh, alright, that's my list. I seen this cool cloud over here. I thought that was kind of neat. Alright, so the master cylinder's out, and the next step is to figure out what you're going to put in there next. So go online and order what you want and put it back in there. Thanks for watching this video on how to remove your master cylinder out of your standard or super Beetle or your Volkswagen bus. I hope that you have a great day. Please click like and subscribe below. Alright, so how to install the single circuit master cylinder is to first put this bottle on. So you screw it on, and there's a little seal in between here. Don't forget that seal. You have to order that separately. Then you need to take this piece, the diode or the transmitter, the brake, I don't know what they call it. I'm not sure. Anyways, it makes your brake lights work. And you can take it off the old one if you've tested it and it works, and put it on the new one. That's one way to do it if you got an old car like mine, but you should buy a new one. And then the brake lines go in here, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. Alright, so you should be able to do it with one hand, I think, on a bus anyways. On a Beetle it's much more difficult. You actually have to raise the car up, but it's the same thing. You just put it in place to match up with this valve here. Then you want to put it like that, and you've got to put the screw in here in order to hold it on. And that's the part where I'll probably have to stop the video. Oh no, wait, no, I can do it with my one hand maybe. Oh, it actually fits. Yeah, it fits right in one hand. So it will take you both your hands to put this piece in, these two screws. On the cheap master cylinder, it doesn't have threads in here inside this piece, and you'll need to find a bolt. So I'm just using a 13. See, like that. Okay, once you got these two screws bolted in, then you should be good to go. This is the cheapest master cylinder you can buy. I bought it because I wanted to try to see how good it is. It was $70. I had one similar to it in a dune buggy I had. This is my new dune buggy, or it will be as soon as I'm finished with it, to drive on the field. Or I don't know if I'll be driving it, but that's the, I hope, you know, you never know. Anyways, these are the 3 styles of master cylinders that they currently have for sale. This is the Varga from Brazil. So Brazilian buses had this style, and Beetles. They used these from 1950 to all 3, either one of these, 1950 to 1971 on the bus and the bug, I think. This is a different style. This is ATE, I think. No, that's the Varga Industrial Brazil also. This one's like a model, pretty much the same thing. Then this is like a more heavy duty one, because this is the original bus one. You can see that the cylinder's wider than this stock one. And that's from my bus. You can see the bottle says ATE, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. And this is the cheap one that CIP1 sells for most in-buggy applications and small buses. It is more than sufficient. Which one to use? If you're asking me which one to use, well, I would say if you're going to use a master cylinder, I just love looking at the bus. Just use the one that is brand new. This one's brand new, so that's what I'm using. Before I had that dual circuit one on here, which was kind of cool because I had J brakes, but now I'm going with this. Next step to installing this thing is to bend these brake lines appropriately. This piece, and that piece, and that one. This one is like the rear one. Obviously, you can see it dripping down there because I haven't bent it properly yet. And this is the left one, which I haven't finished bending yet. Goes in here. This is the right one, which, oh wait, where is it? This red one? Is this left? No, that's rear. Okay, this is the right one, which I haven't finished bending yet. And they're all going to go inside there. It's going to look nice and beautiful. Alright, so you want to put this thing back on. Is this the right size? Yeah, I got it right. Okay, like that. Just hand tight, it doesn't have to go like super tight. Still not there. Yeah, that's right. So that's only aluminum. Okay, after spending several hours putting in brake lines, you'll end up being able to put the master cylinder in. Then you can bend the brake lines down like this, and on the other side too. You'll probably use a brake bending tool on yours so it's nice and smooth instead of like what I did. You don't want this in your lines, these little niches. Then it goes down like this. This is just for viewing entertainment purposes. On the other side, the other brake line's in there too. This is in, and that's it. It's fully installed. Next step will be putting the brake fluid in and putting the wheel cylinders on and bleeding the brakes. Now you're going to have to bleed the brakes at least 5 times. 3 minimum. When you're adjusting the brakes, this is actually a pedal adjuster, so you can adjust the height of the pedal. The other brake adjustments are on the drums themselves. You have to adjust the stars. And that's how you get a really good pedal. This thing actually stops really well. This is a really light car. It's only 1,200 pounds, so it's easily has brakes that are far greater than it needs. Last step is the wiring, and there should be a black and red wire on most buses anyways. that goes to the one circuit. Then there's going to be a positive wire, and there's going to be another wire going to another light, depending upon what kind of bus you have or beetle you have. And it's all positive on this thing. All positive leads on the end of this. Because this is the ground for it. When this actuates, like when this is pressed, like when this is pressed in, then it causes this to get the negative current in order to cause the light to go on. I think the wire that goes to the brake thing goes like this, underneath here. And I put a zip tie right there in order to hold it in place. And it comes from the wiring harness over there. And the next step is to put this brake, sorry, this would be the horn, and there's a power wire that goes from here to this piece over here.